Okay, if there are no questions, then I will try to summarize the 2 days conference, not in detail, but in the general orientation, and Martin can then add to that if he wants to add further points. I think we had 3 major topics. We were talking about, in different constellations, about education.
Hello.
That was, of course, the point of collective leadership, how to train people to take the lead of a group of NGOs and citizenship initiatives and other form. The Club of Rome was presenting a highly sophisticated concept of education and teaching at different levels, and all based on African experiences. We had, in fact, also Kids on Earth as an approach to schooling on the basis of hundreds of interviews with kids around the world, asking them how they are seeing the world and what they learn, how they can use what they learn at school and what they would like to have learned in school, calling for a total revamp of the curricula. And yeah, that's the ones they have concentrated on educational aspects. Of course, also the last one, ESDF, with Mike Ritchie, who was talking about the series of conferences they are having and how they are connecting people, teachers from the whole country and the whole western part of Africa. And then the second point was how to connect people in educational and other engagements. We had this for Catalyst Now, who is a platform connecting thousands of young people across the world, training them how to lead discussions, how to organize events, and how to structure their action, and connecting people from all different parts for support. This was also the case for We Love Kairouan. It's a project inside the Collective Leadership Institute, if I remember correctly. And of course, this connecting approach inside of Africa and African people with the rest of the world is of course also the topic of today's presentations of the African American Future Society and AfriLink especially. AfriLink also promoting careers of African young people in other places in the world by remote collaboration, but also offering jobs in other places. And then the fourth one, in my view, was the cultural and arts aspect, how to use or to see culture as a main realm of design, future potential ways of living created by artists, but also we had that through the Grass Company, who was presenting I found a very, very interesting approach to connect with young people and to connect them also with the rest of the world by knowing how they are seeing things and what they would like and how their problems are, and then to find, and that was the important point for me, to try to find solutions for their problems together with the young people at the same time, not telling them what to do, but to ask them what their problem is, and then elaborating a different form of solutions to overcome their everyday problem constellations. I find that's a very, very interesting approach. And then, of course, we had also the Heritage Foundation, who is promoting local heritage in intellectual and in material cultural heritage. And that's also, especially in the place of the Sudan, with the conflicts we all know are going on for already decades, and with very incredible challenges to maintain that line of memory and somehow some kind of also cultural identity, despite all the disastrous constellations they are going through for many years now. I think these are, for me, the points we want to continue in the future. And I would like to ask Martin if he would like to add something in my little overview of what we experienced over the last 2 days.
Yes, I just want to add a very short thought on our conference, because I got the impression that Africa is not just a country, but it's like an idea of what sustainability can be. It's not about many people or young people, but it's about a different way of thinking and a different way of perceiving our relationship to the world. And therefore, I really learned a lot about finding creative solutions, about grasping your own faith, getting things really done by yourself, finding solutions where you are, and also about finding alternative narratives and imaginations about future and how we can build a livable future for everyone. So therefore, I really learned a lot about Africa as a way of thinking towards a sustainable and livable future, and I'm really pleased for this very insightful 2 days, and for all the very interesting and exciting presentations. So thank you very much also from my side.
Yeah. Okay. We will prepare the videos of all these presentations, 14 presentations over these 2 days, so that all the contributors can use them for their website, as well as we will use it as the whole conference will be documented through our website and the Jena Declaration platform. So that will be available, I guess, in 2 or 3 weeks time to have all the editing and titlings and so on finished. So that would be an opportunity to stay in touch through this documentation, and maybe you can also put your comments in that and so on. So for the future of the Jena Declaration, I'm thinking together with Dr. Vesnam, you could meet yesterday, maybe to organize another regional conference in the course of spring, not quite sure, on the Middle East. If that will not be possible, we will concentrate then on topical conferences, like the one we started today in a very exciting way, as I thought about, for instance, arts, aesthetics and sustainability of the future, but also special sessions on education or sustainable tourism and all other forms of many other topics we could focus on. But this we wouldn't do in such long conferences anymore as these regional conferences were. So I would rather think of a 2 hours conference with 2 or 3 keynotes from the partners of the Jena project partners, and then also widening the audience to different parts of society and different other forms of engagement. That's a little bit the idea of the continuation. Of course, I would be very pleased if you could reach out and to strengthen our movement also in numbers and insights, that we can grow we need to grow, I guess, if to have an impact also on bigger organizations, and that's continues to be one of the key points of the future. Our next point, maybe Martin will elaborate a little bit on that, will be a publication in Springer Nature that we are preparing, and it should be ready before Christmas, before the end of year. Can you maybe say a few words about it?
Yes, so we was asked by the International Journal of Nature Sustainability, which is very impactful and very well-known journal on sustainability science, to make a viewpoint on cultural sustainability. So we gathered some experts from our network to show what is the specific account of the Jena Declaration on sustainability and what understanding of cultural of perceiving sustainability as a way as a form of culture. So we are working on that viewpoint, which will be published hopefully by the end of the year, and we are looking forward to share it with you when it's finished.
Okay, and if everything goes well, we were celebrating in February 10 years anniversary of the International Year of Global Understanding. The opening ceremony happened on the 21st of February 2016. And many people that are now part of the Jena Declaration have been part of the International Year of Global Understanding, even if in different positions, like Paul Srivastava then was the director of Future Earth, and now he's the director of the Club of Rome, and so on. So we have many people that made quite some careers in the meantime that have been engaged in the International Year of Global Understanding. And of course, the International Year of Global Understanding was intended to open the perspective towards globalized living conditions and not getting afraid of it. And now exactly what we wanted to avoid is happening by nationalist answers to globalization processes. And I think the 10th anniversary would be a good occasion to bring people together, to think how we could overcome this backlash in world interpretation, with most likely disastrous outcome even for them that are looking forward to it, that will undermine all forms of social collaboration and peaceful agreements, and will turn into nationalistic confrontations at the end of the process. Now they are thinking they can go together, but the program is in fact directly one against the other. So that would be great if we could meet at that time. It will be announced through the channels of the Jena Declaration, and should we happen in the course of the second half of February. The 21st will not be a suitable date because it will be a Saturday, but we will be organize something around that date. Thank you very much, everybody, for participating in this 2 days conference, and I'm looking forward to the promotion of the smiling revolution towards a joyful future and sustainable future for all of us. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
And also all the technical staff here in the studio. Thank you very much for the perfect organization of the event. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.